Hello friends, welcome to Opinion Land with new thoughts, ideas, perceptions, and of course opinions. That's why it's Opinion Land. Folks, I was thinking about a lot of things as what to share on, especially at the weekend time. So I guess relationships, how relationships are formed, how we deal with it, how to keep our relationships healthy, and how to avoid people who are toxic to our lives and our prosperity, who are not finding healthy, with whom we are not feeling comfortable, and who are actually not a healthy relationship, but in fact they are creating chaos, negativity, depression, pessimism, and hatred, and they are full of jealousy due to very many reasons or their own personal insecurities. Dear folks, you two fellows, here we have to make a distinction between the relationships which are natural, like blood relations, your parents, siblings, and the kids and grandparents and the rest of extended family, which you can't choose. You can't even choose as where you are born, what's your language, your ethnicity, your race, color, your region, and everything. But these things are very much important in this world right from the beginning, and in this modern era these segregations, these divisions are very much in common with human race. So what's new with talking about relationships, as we have to discuss these relationships which are gifted to us as blood relations, which we haven't chosen out of our own choice and desire, but they are very healthy. The bond, the family bonds, and the connection between a tribe and a region and country, and with certain language and every race, is very important for each individual in most of cases. Some people are always exceptional, and then there are other relationships which we form when by our choice or not by choice, but they come in our lives, like the institutions where we study, the places where we do our jobs and business, and the environment where we travel, the whereabouts where we migrate and live. So we have to we can't choose our neighbors, we can't choose our colleagues, but we can choose our friends. So be careful about friends. But why we have to be careful about choosing people? And of course, when you are going to marry and form relations with some other person, your spouse, and that the family of your husband or wife is of course very important. These are decisions which human beings always make with some wisdom and of course thought process. But at very many times we are failed to judge others. We are not able to see the intentions of others. We don't know the actual nature by meeting 2, 3, 4 or 10 times. Some people have dual faces, and even more than that, they wear masks very so easily that you can only see the good side of them when you are in informal connection, and they are so sweet, nice, and so gentle to you that you cannot even imagine, and they are even very helpful in making your daily things easy in whatever circumstances I have discussed all earlier. But there are some certain rules when you deal personally with someone, by when there are matters of money, when you travel with someone, when you stay with someone, then you live with someone for quite a little time even, then you actually get to know that person. Some people are very mean, they are selfish, they form relations for the sake of your money, status, social status, your the place, or to get some financial help or emotional and psychological help, because you are a good listener, you are a very compassionate person, you are a loving person, and they want to get the best out of you and to have a catharsis and pass their bad times, their depressive phases, and then they move on. They don't even bother to look back and to say bye and to even wish you good luck, or to even move with a proper farewell. So it happens in love relations, when somebody is attached with other, with heart, mind and soul. It can be mutual, then it's a true love. Otherwise the people play with hearts of others. In this modern age, it's very much easy to do with these things with social media, chats and video, audio calls, and giving impression that you are so much madly in love with someone, and then when you feel and you find someone better, then they take no time in leaving you and moving on forward in their lives. So it's human nature, it's human psychology, which is very difficult for normal people to understand. But there are a few tips which I would like you to suggest in making your self-respect, your self-esteem and your boundaries very strong. One thing is, whether it's your blood relation, it's your formal relation or your informal relation, you have to be very careful about setting your boundaries. In every person has a personal space. It's the right of every living human being. Don't let others intrude into your personal space at first, whether who is out there. There's no need to argue or to show your anger and to show disrespect. You can do it very nicely, sweetly, and just keep yourself at ease. Then the next thing, or the second thing which you have to do, is to keep on evaluating others, how they behave, how they act, how they talk in front of you, and what they talk behind your back, how they perceive you and how they present you. A good person, a good friend, a good spouse, a good relationship will never backbite you or say negative remarks. Even you have them carry those traits, then still that person would like it to share it directly with you and to say that get out of those things. Even it's the worst things like addictions and everything, the sincere people will always come to you and say that please don't take your life at risk, and don't put yourself in trouble, and don't do such bad acts and other things. But the problem with people who are behind you, who spy you, and then you pick up your sensitive nature and they know your weak points, and then they exploit those things when their matter is over. They no more want that relationship because they are not involved in that relation with their heart and soul. They play with the mind. They always keep their minds active, and no sincere relationship can be formed on the basis of mind, because they are practical. They used you and now they have moved on, and even while staying in touch with you, staying close to you, they play with you, manipulating you, asking you to do things which they want, and then getting the best of benefits. And then you have to evaluate these things, that how they represent you in front of others, in the front of strangers, and what are their comments. If you can't judge their comments, and if you don't know their social circle, then what's their reaction after leaving you? How it can be called a third thing. If you stop communicating, then you have to follow them for some time and see why they have left you. You can ask them straightforwardly as why you have left me, and what are the major reasons why this split has come in. That's your right, and you have to get it by all means, and we are going to discuss about it in the second vlog, which is this sequel of this video as well, and I'll give you more tips and more actions to take in that video. For time being, thank you, take care, have a great weekend, see you soon, bye.